what is dimension, where the numbers came from, what the numbers mean. In this episode, we're going to specifically dive deeper into dimension. Hello, beautiful soul. Hello, beautiful soul. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back in this channel with me, cindyaco. In this channel, we talk about consciousness, awareness, energy, soul, higher self, intuition, inner knowing, and all that guide your self-transcendence so you can be authentically powerful as the flower of life, as the authentic light to the universe. Because the vast of universe is in you, with you, and back to you. You are the universe experiencing itself. If you are new here, welcome to the Words of Influence community. In that community, we share our authentic light. We share quotes, thoughts, questions, words that help your transcendence process so we can raise the collective consciousness together to reunite with your soul family. And also, kindly join my email list, the Words of Influence Communion, to get weekly transcendence guide from me to your inbox. Also, if you have thoughts, if you have questions, if you have response or anything that you want to share, kindly put in the comment below, or you can share in the Words of Influence community, or also you can email me, and you can connect through every social media that I put in the link below. Stay keep in touch. And of course, this channel, we always going deeper into the universe. The more you connect with the universe inside, the easier we can transcend ourselves and be the flower of the universe. Most of you that watch this channel are the ones that vibrate in high vibration. So your consciousness is already high and wide. So you see from wider perspective. Your heart is full of love, so you only pour love, pour light, pour insights, pour knowledge to your surroundings, and you're giving and sharing the seeds of life to the collective consciousness in your most authentic way. And I deeply appreciate you being you. Your gratitude to the universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And in this episode, we're going to specifically dive deeper into dimension, because as you know that I've already shared some episodes about dimensions. I usually talk about 3, 4, and 5 dimensions. Some of you are wondering about where the numbers came from, what the numbers mean. So in this episode, we're going to dive deeper into dimensions. And if you feel related to this channel, or you know the ones that need this information, this insights, this knowledge that relate with this channel, and you share to them, sharing is caring. Through sharing, you help them raise their consciousness. Maybe someday this episode is one of their guide to their awakening, who knows. So I'm going to start with what is dimension. Remember that we are a multidimensional being. The numbers of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 dimension came from this physical dimension to help us comprehend dimension itself. 3 dimension, 4 dimension, 5 dimension is just a label. What matters is the essence behind it. Numbers is symbol or language that help our brain comprehend things, because how we comprehend something in physical dimension is through language, words, visualization, image, video, or something that we can sense through our senses. Transcendence means you accept things as it is, because you also accept yourself as you are, and you realize that it is just a label. It's okay to use label. What matters is your intention, your essence behind the label. Because things always natural, but how we respond to it, how we utilize it is back again to us. We can utilize everything for increasing or for decreasing collective consciousness. It's always our choice. It's always back to our intention, back to our heart. It's intangible. But I truly believe if you are here, you have pure intention to let the world to be the flower of life. Whenever you're aware, you actually connect to the source. You let the consciousness express itself through you. That's how you become magical, because you start to remember. And remember that in my previous video I've already shared that universal mind is infinite, and mind itself has frequency, because mind itself comes from the infinite possibility, and infinite possibility is energy. It means every possibility has frequency. Whenever you receive something, you are choosing the frequency of your state of being. When you are aware, you have the privilege to choose the frequency that you want to be. So if you don't like your current situation, your inner state of being, you can simply choose another frequency that you want to tap into. And once you tap into another frequency, you tap into another dimension. That's why you feel different. You perceive reality differently, because that is dimension. So frequency itself is like a door to another reality. You can call dimension a reality, because different dimension perceive different reality. Imagine the frequency or vibration of mind is the channel of radio. In each channel or in each frequency, you are tuning into another information, another kind of music, another vibration. You see reality differently. You have a different focus in each channel, like some channel focus on have fun and listening to the music that help them enjoy every moment. Another channel is focused on money, the updates about everything. So realize that each channel that you tune in is like the channel of the universe. So the universe itself is like a radio that broadcasts every information, and you have the privilege to choose every channel that you want to tune in. Your privilege is your awareness. That's why self-awareness is so important. That's what Einstein said in his theory of relativity, that we all know that E equals mc squared.
It followed from the special theory of relativity that mass and energy are both but different manifestations of the same thing, a somewhat unfamiliar conception for the average mind. Furthermore, the equation E is equal mc squared, in which energy is put equal to mass multiplied with the square of the velocity of light, showed that very small amount of mass may be converted into a very large amount of energy, and vice versa. The mass and energy were in fact equivalent, according to the formula mentioned above. This was demonstrated by Kokra and Walton in 1932 experimentally.
He explained that energy equals matter. Energy and matter is the manifestation that comes from the same source, and the faster the speed of light, the different reality you perceive, the different response that you experience. And that theory is valid to everything, including to your universe. As you know that Einstein is physics, he'll learn about matter, he'll learn about energy, he'll learn about speed of light, and everything from this physical dimension. But then he realized that the real question is not about how. When you know the how, you can get the equation of everything. But the most important thing to know, the most important question is why. Because when you know the why, you know the purpose of life. And that's all that really matters. We never thought to question the why. in school or in parenting, culture, religion, whatever your background is, this physical dimension conditioned us to looking for how, where, when, and how, where, when. But when you ask the real question, which is what and why, you never really know. We never really know about it. Simple example, what are you looking for in life? And why you are looking for that? What are you? Why you are here? Those are the most important questions you need to ask yourself. Once you know the important question, once you question the important question, everything changes. You no longer seek something that unreachable, because the unreachable is the lack of clarity. But as you get more clarity, as you enhance your clarity, as you get your clarity that you are looking for, everything's become clear, including yourself, including God, including reality. That's the moment you tap into the dimension of universe. That's when you tap into your soul dimension. When you tap into your soul dimension, or right now we call it 5th dimension, you can see from the metaphysical perspective about what you are, why you are here, why you do, why you be what you are. That's the moment Einstein got the revelation that the most important thing about physics is metaphysics, the philosophy behind the physics itself. That's the real adventure, that's the real lessons. The real lessons is through experience. The real experience is through living. So dimension connects with speed of light. The faster the speed of light moving, the less space for energy and matter, and vice versa, as what Einstein said. Yeah, everything's connected. So dimension comes from physics and also connect with metaphysics. One dimension is just a point. Two dimension is the connection that creates space between a point and another point. Three dimension give depth. That's why we call ourselves three dimension. You can see depth, you can see shape, just like us. When I say dimension, it linked to our awareness about how we understand reality, about how we understand everything. Dimension is just a metaphor to help you understand how you perceive reality and what happened in your reality. It's all connected with the vibration you are vibrating in and back again. It's all about awareness, which is you are the awareness. That's why we call self-awareness, because awareness is the consciousness that lives in this physical dimension. Through your awareness, consciousness itself experiencing human. When you're aware, you remember what you are. You let the consciousness itself guide you towards insights, thoughts, imagination, emotion, intuition, and so much more that is intangible, but you can feel all inside. That is how the consciousness is communicating with you. So if you receive all of those things that may be intangible, but you really intuitively know about it, but you can't explain it with language, with words. It comes from the consciousness itself that wants you to manifest it to your physical reality through you. So whenever you receive something, whenever you download something, you channel something, first and foremost, say, thank you universe, thank you consciousness, thank you God, thank you divine. I'm grateful, thank you for this guide, thank you for guiding me, thank you for this consciousness, thank you for this awareness that you sent to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, I love you. Gratitude is a state of receiving. The more you be grateful, you will get more. And it's not about you, it's about being a flower of the universe. Through you, others can feel the universal energy. Others can feel the surge. So thank you for tuning in this channel. You are magic that came to me through Universal Guide. Share with me what you got from this episode, or what's the most interesting thing that you learned, that you're grateful for from this channel. You're a powerful and purposeful soul. Always remember what you are and why you are here.